You know this feeling. You are in a new city. You don't know the streets. You need to find the subway station, or the nearest pharmacy, or a coffee shop. You see someone walking nearby. You want to ask for help, but the words don't come fast enough. By the time you think of what to say, the person has already walked past. Or maybe you are the one who gets asked. A tourist stops you on the street, looking lost and a little nervous. "Excuse me," they say, "can you help me find the subway?" And you want to help. You know where the subway is. You walk past it every single day. But in English, how do you explain it? Left? Right? Straight ahead? At the corner? Asking for and giving directions is one of the most practical skills in any language, and today you are going to learn it. Hello, and welcome back to English Journey Studio. This is day 9 of your 30-day English journey. 8 days down, 21 to go. You are moving from A1 toward B1, step by step, episode by episode. Today is Wednesday morning. Sarah is walking to work through her Brooklyn neighborhood, and she meets someone who needs her help. One more step from A1 to B1. Are you ready? Let's begin. It is Wednesday morning, 8:20 a.m. Sarah is walking to the subway station. She usually takes this same route every day, down her street, left on Atlantic Avenue, 2 blocks to the station entrance. She knows this walk by heart. To know something by heart means to know it so well that you don't need to think about it. You know it automatically, from memory. The morning is cool and bright. The trees on her block still have some leaves, orange and rust-colored, but most have fallen now. November in Brooklyn. She is almost at the corner of her street when she notices a young man standing on the sidewalk. He is looking at his phone, then looking up at the street, then back at his phone again. He has a large backpack, a tourist. He sees Sarah and takes a small step toward her. He looks a little nervous. "Excuse me?" he says. Sarah stops. She smiles. "Sure, what do you need?" "I'm trying to find the subway," the man says. "I need to get to J Street. Is there a station near here?" "Yes, absolutely," Sarah says. "You're very close. Let me show you." In English, there are several ways to start giving directions. You can say, "Go straight ahead." This means continue walking in the direction you are already facing. You can say, "Turn left," or "Turn right." This means change direction, either to the left side or the right side. You can say, "Take the first left," or "Take the second right." This means count the streets as you walk and turn at the first one or the second one. Sarah points down the street. "Okay," she says. "First, go straight ahead on this street. Walk about 1 block. Then you'll reach a corner. At the corner, turn left. You'll see a big intersection. That's Atlantic Avenue. Cross the street. When you cross Atlantic Avenue, look to your right. The subway entrance is right there. You can't miss it." The man listens carefully. He nods slowly, repeating the steps quietly to himself. So, straight ahead, 1 block, then left, then cross the street and look right. "Exactly," Sarah says. "Perfect." The man thanks her, but then hesitates. "One more question," he says. "Is there a coffee shop near the subway? I need something before I get on the train." Sarah thinks for a second. "Yes, there's one on Atlantic Avenue. When you come out of the subway entrance, it's on your left. It's between the pharmacy and the bookstore. You can't miss it." Let's learn more useful direction words from this conversation. On your left, on the left side as you face forward. On your right, on the right side. Between, in the middle of two things. The coffee shop is between the pharmacy and the bookstore. Next to, directly beside something. The pharmacy is next to the bookstore. Opposite, directly across from something. The subway entrance is opposite the park. Around the corner, just past the corner of a street. The cafe is just around the corner. You can't miss it. This is a very common phrase in English directions. It means the place is easy to see. It's obvious. You will notice it naturally. The man types notes into his phone as Sarah explains. He nods. He looks relieved. "Thank you so much," he says. "I was walking in the completely wrong direction." "It happens to everyone," Sarah says. "Brooklyn can be confusing at first." The man smiles. He looks a little more relaxed now. "Are you from here?" he asks. "Not originally," Sarah says. "I'm from Ohio, but I've lived in Brooklyn for 4 years now." "Do you like it?" "I love it," she says. "It took a few months to learn my way around, but now I know every street, every subway line, every good coffee shop. It becomes yours eventually." She pauses for a second, then adds, "One tip. Landmarks help a lot when you're new to a neighborhood. A landmark is a place or building that is easy to recognize and remember. It helps you navigate. It gives you reference points as you walk. In this part of Brooklyn, some useful landmarks are the big Atlantic Terminal Mall at the intersection of Atlantic Avenue, the Brooklyn Public Library, a beautiful old building on Eastern Parkway, and Prospect Park, a huge park where people walk, run, and sit on weekends. When someone gives you directions using landmarks, like turn left at the pharmacy or it's across from the park, these are usually easier to remember than just walk 2 blocks. The man nods. He looks at his phone, then up at the street. Now he has a plan. "Thank you again," he says. "Really, that was so helpful." "Good luck," Sarah says. "Enjoy Brooklyn." She watches him walk away, in the right direction this time, and then continues toward the subway herself. She thinks, everyone who lives in New York was confused on their first day. That's part of it. You ask, someone helps, and slowly the city starts to make sense. Today, Sarah helped a lost tourist find his way, and in doing so, she taught us some of the most important direction words in English. Let's review today's key vocabulary. Go straight ahead. Continue walking in the direction you are already facing. Turn left. Turn right. Change direction to the left side or the right side. Take the first left. Walk to the first street on the left and turn there. Cross the street. Walk from one side of the street to the other side. On your left. On your right. On the left or right side as you face forward. Between. In the middle of two things. The coffee shop is between the pharmacy and the bookstore. Next to. Directly beside something. The cafe is next to the bank. Opposite. Directly across from something. It's opposite the park. Around the corner. Just past the corner of a street. It's just around the corner. You can't miss it. The place is easy to see. You will notice it naturally. Landmark. A place or building that is easy to recognize and helps you navigate. Navigate. To find your way around a place. Know by heart. To know something so well that you don't need to think about it. If you finished today's episode, type Day 9 done in the comments right now. We are almost at 10 days, 1/3 of the way through the 30-day journey. Tomorrow is Day 10, the last episode of Phase 1. Sarah has a weekend coming up, and she's going to talk about her plans. See you tomorrow.